Today we will explore the Scotland no tourist visit. Situated outside of Glasgow, Bothwell and Uddingston aren't the most popular places to visit amongst tourists. However, just a stone's throw away from Glasgow, I'm sure these towns have great things to offer. Good morning folks, join me on a trip visiting the Scotland that tourists normally don't visit. I thought, well, there's so many places like outside of Glasgow that I should explore. I haven't been to these places before, and if you enjoy this video, then we might make a wee series out of it. We are at Glasgow Green, but we will be leaving the city centre for Uddingston and Bothwell. We will be visiting Bothwell Castle, and also we will be visiting maybe Scotland's most famous bakery. You'll see why. Let's go. Uddingston is a small town southeast of Glasgow and almost continuous as Bothwell. Although they are outside of Glasgow, they are still accessible by bike, taking the national cycle route. We've just passed Bridgeton Station and finally the cycle path has started. I'm always a bit unsure about cycling on the road, but then I'm like, that's not fair to car drivers at all. But then on the paths, on the pavements, yeah, there are quite a few pedestrians as well. So yeah, once you get past like Glasgow Green, it gets less busy as well, so that's good. Did you see that? I wasn't aware that Glasgow was so well designed basically for cyclists. Normally I just know like the traffic lights for cyclists like from the Netherlands or, you know, the countries where you like really cycle a lot. But this is brilliant! Google Maps is saying that I now have to turn right, leaving the road and then joining the Clyde walkway. So hopefully that's going to be maybe like a bit nicer, like scenery wise. We're now at the Clyde walkway, thank goodness, because I did think at one point, like passing the cemetery, I thought, doesn't feel right that I'm here. And then those wee muddy bits at the end, I thought, if I get lost, I can't tell Ian. I would just like, would have maybe edited it out, just so that Ian would never find out. Because it's happened quite a few times on the channel, and Ian takes credit whenever we don't get lost. Anyway, we're here now. I just have to cycle straight ahead, I think for another like 40 minutes. I can't believe it, it's actually started to rain now. Hopefully it's just a wee shower. Still have 30 minutes to go. I'll just wait here for like 10 minutes and then if it's still raining, it's not that bad, but yeah, I'll just continue to cycle then, I guess. Can't rely on Scottish weather, can you? The rain hasn't stopped, so I'll just continue. It's not that bad, but I'll need to switch off the camera until we get there. At least we see Uddingston now. Oh, okay, right. I'm just hoping that it stopped a little bit now, and I'm just hoping that it will stay that way, right? And we can just cycle along and be there in still half an hour. Time hasn't changed, but I'll see you there. I still have 13 minutes to go, and honestly this part of the trail was actually a bit scary, I'm not gonna lie, because it said it was part of the cycling network route, but I was like cycling on the streets, like on a road. So yeah, thank goodness we're now back on the path. I'd just like to say that it's entirely my fault for choosing this route and that I should have checked for another way. I was so worried cycling on the road with no protection of any kind that it did ruin the trip a little, because by the time I got to Bothwell, I was so emotionally drained. So I've definitely learnt my lesson to wear a helmet when cycling. Woohoo! I can't believe it! We have made it! Bothwell Castle was fought over during the Wars of Independence with England. The castle was built in the late 1200s, frequently passed back and forth between English and Scottish hands. Such hostility, in particular Edward I's Great Siege of 1301, meant the castle was never completed to its original plan. Yet it is one of Scotland's most impressive medieval strongholds standing today. Now, the castle is currently closed, however, you can still come and visit and see the outside of the castle, which is still well worth a visit, especially on a sunny day. Now, after all this cycling and all this stress to get here, I believe we deserve a treat, don't you? That's why we'll be going to Tunnock's Bakery. Let's check it out. Just arrived at the Tunnock's bakery, and of course it started to rain again. But if you can't be bothered cycling and you'd rather take public transport, there's just in front of the bakery there is actually a bus station, and I see that it's the bus that comes from Buchanan bus station, so you can just also take the bus to Uddingston and then take the bus back. That's I think what I should have maybe done. Before we go back, we're gonna go to the bakery, and if I'm pretty honest, it's the main reason why I'm here. The castle was beautiful, but I don't think it can beat a Tunnock's bakery, can it? Let's check it out. Tunnock's is an iconic Scottish family business which began in Uddingston in 1890. The famous caramel wafer was born in 1952, and the famous Tunnock's tea cake was created in 1956. If you're visiting Scotland, you should definitely go to a supermarket to try the Tunnock's products if you don't make it to the bakery. Oh, so that was at Tunnock's bakery. Actually, I did plan on going to the David Livingstone Museum, but I think I will skip that today. The weather is just so unpredictable, and honestly, I'm sorry for all the moaning today. I am honestly sorry, but I'm so exhausted after coming here. It's been pretty stressful. Would I recommend cycling here? Probably not. Not the way that I took, at least. You know, it's much easier just to take the bus, you know, come to the bakery, because, I mean, it is kind of iconic, isn't it? And see Uddingston, and then just take the bus or the train back. But we will be taking the train back, and I got a few things. We'll meet Ian and we'll see what he says about Tunnock's bakery stuff, bakery items. Let's get the train back. Let's see how that goes, if we can find the station and I don't get lost here in Uddingston. So you can see I got absolutely soaked on my way to the station. Just made it in time though for a train, so that's brilliant. The trains are pretty frequent. I've seen that they leave Uddingston about every half hour and to Glasgow. Exactly, to Glasgow Central. There he is. Outfit of the day. Dirty trousers.
How did that happen?
Dirty shoes. How did that happen? That thing just flashes everything up.
I should have.
Aye. Then,
You won.
oh yeah, your bag is dirty as well. I did promise that I wouldn't complain anymore, but that train has already left the station. Well, 10 minutes ago. Right. Would you like to try something? I got them.
Right.
Not tried them before, huh? Have you tried them?
Yeah.
Coconut. Seems to be a theme at Tunnock's. Oh no, it's my fault. It's smashed. So we've got a donut and a cookie. Got a cookie. That's nice.
So they sell bakery stuff, like a bakery.
We have to go there again, Ian,
Right.
because I was too hectic, like with being soaked. At that point, I was already soaked. Got soaked after again, and also like really reasonably priced.
Yeah.
How
much is the?
So we got a donut, a cookie, and a mini steak pie for £5.60.
Oh, not bad.
I think that's good for bakery quality. Right, let's quickly try the donut before we get blown away. That's my fault, by the way.
It looks like a yum yum almost.
That's really good. And as we're just ending this on a high note, I'll just say goodbye. Thanks for joining me on this trip, and I'll see you next time. Bye.